Hey you guys, I promised you I would show you how to make my world famous key lime pies. And the first thing you're going to need is this can of Nellie and Joe's famous Key West lime juice. This stuff is the best. I literally got the recipe straight away from the back of the bottle there. So what they tell you is have a 9-inch pie crust. What we like to use at our house are these little mini crusts. There's 6 mini graham cracker crusts. It's by Keebler. And you can do 6 little crusts. Or you can do one large 9-inch graham cracker pie crust. We get our pie crust at the Dollar Tree for $1. It's a great deal. These Keeblers, we get them at our local supermarket. They're a little bit more expensive, but find them when they're on sale. Usually around the holidays. We picked them up. They were 3 for $7 when we got them. So one recipe will make either 6 minis or one 9-inch large. Next thing on the list is 1 can of sweetened condensed milk. And we got that from Best Market. That is probably going to be your most expensive item, believe it or not. Over by us, it's about $2.99. This bottle here, actually, of the Nellie's lime juice is probably about $2.99 in our grocery store, maybe $3.99 where you guys are at. But that's really it. I mean, you're gonna probably spend about $8 or $9 total for this, and let me tell you, it is a hit. So we have our 1 can sweetened condensed milk. I have my oven set at 350. I have 3 egg yolks, just the yolks, not the whites. They did kind of break a little bit up in my bowl here. We're not going to add them just yet. Okay, the key to this is to add your key lime juice first. I like to make it very limey, so I add a lot. And if you add your eggs in right now, you're not going to be able to taste the flavor. Let's see, on their recipe, they call for half a cup. I usually eyeball it, and I do kind of go a little crazy with it because I absolutely love the flavor of it. It doesn't really alter too much how it's cooked as long as you don't put too much in there. But I usually kind of dump it all in there. And as long as you mix the sweetened condensed milk very well with it, it'll kind of break up all that extra liquid. You want to kind of stir it until you can kind of feel it all one solid consistency. If you still feel the chunkiness of the sweetened condensed milk, you're not stirring enough. You want to kind of make sure that it's all the same feeling when you go to stir it. It's not half liquid and half chunky. I do have a little bit more in my can there. So anyway, once you're done with that, and what I'll do is I'll do a little taste here. Perfect. I love it when it's super limey. You can just keep going from here. If you wanted to add in zest of lime, you could do that too. The recipe doesn't call for it. You might just want to have a couple slices of lime just to garnish the tops once you're done, when they come out of the oven. So basically that's it. You're going to mix that up. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to add in your 3 egg yolks. You're going to mix that in really well. You're going to get them into your pie tarts, and you're going to put them in the oven for 15 minutes. Now, and you see how this is turning this color? You don't want streaks. You want to mix it very, very well, so it's just kind of like a very, very, very pale yellow. Barely yellow. Very pale, but don't let the egg yolks shine through. You want to make sure it's all consistent and mixed evenly. You want to put it in the oven for 15 minutes. Keep checking it. I'm going to pour these into each one of my little cups. Keep checking it. If you see it starting to crack, you might just want to take a toothpick and just make sure you're not over baking it, because if it over bakes, they will crack. See how I'm doing this? I'm just spooning it right into the tart. You can go to, I would say just the lip of the tart there, the little top lip. You don't want it to spill over. It's not going to puff up. It's pretty much just going to stay the size that you pour it in. Now the next important thing is once it comes out of the oven, let it rest. The bottle says 10 minutes. but I recommend a little bit more because you want to make sure it's a little bit cooler, and then stick it in your fridge. It's going to stay in your refrigerator for, I want to say, at least an hour, overnight if you'd like. Otherwise, you can eat it in about an hour if you're making this for dessert. Right now, we are making this for our dessert tonight. So I'm going to just get these guys going, get them in the oven, let them rest, stick them in the fridge. You can add a little whipped cream up on the top. You can add a sliced lime for garnish. Your guests are really going to love this. I take this to all my little cookouts, and it is a huge hit. And I do recommend the tiny tarts. It's good to have a little individual one. But if you're going to a party, you can bring the large one. They can cut it up, and it is just such a treat. So I hope you enjoyed these key lime tarts. And thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more recipes. We have a lot of great fun recipes, some shopping hauls, and lots of fun arts and crafts. Have a great day. Bye.